Hi everyone, it's Little Blue and you're listening to my podcast, aka Little Blue, on the 16th day of my Podcastmas, where I'm doing daily podcasts on the lead up to Christmas. And I wanted to say a huge thank you to anybody who has downloaded, listened, even if it's your first time listening this podcast. Thank you so much. I get weekly stat updates about how many people have downloaded, etc. And I'm so blown away because I never thought I'd have more than like a handful of people listening. And there's quite a few of you. So thank you so much. I really appreciate the support. I don't earn any money from doing this. It is literally just something I enjoy doing and something that I hope I can encourage other people to be more positive, more kind, and just generally less of a Scrooge this Christmas. That's what the Podcastmas is about anyway. I know a couple of my friends listen. I've got a friend who listens on her way to work, which is fantastic. Hi, Kate. And I've got another friend I know who listens while she's walking her dog, Lola. Hi, Hannah. And it's just wonderful. And if you do listen and you really do like it and it's inspiring you, even in a small way, to be a bit more positive, please do let other people know about it. Share it, like it, comment. Also, drop me an email if you've got any stories you want to share. So something that funny might have happened. Maybe you do something at work, like on a Friday, where you all have to compliment each other or something like that. Any stories about acts of kindness, positivity, even just a funny story, could be as rude as you like. Just something that you think might be interesting to feature on the podcast. I'd love to hear. And my email address is aka littleblue@gmail.com. Easy peasy. So please, let me know, because I'd love to hear from you. I'd love any feedback at all. But yes, a huge thank you so much. And I mean, this time of year, Christmas, I think one of the main things is thinking about other people, isn't it? We give gifts to those we love. We do a lot of charity work, seems to happen. There's a lot of giveaways on social media for various different things. And you get a lot of charities give out food parcels and Christmas presents and things like that. And it's such a giving time of year. It's absolutely wonderful. And I thought that's what I would touch on today, because today I was able to do some giving, and when you don't have much, it's very hard to feel like you could do stuff for other people. I mean, you can, because you can help someone move house, you can help people with errands, you can do this, that, the other. So there is a lot you can do without having to spend money. But when you do have a little bit extra cash and you can treat someone, there's just something so lovely about it. And today I got to treat baby Blue. I took her to see Frozen 2 again for the second time, but just me and her, just a mummy-daughter date at our local cinema. And I bought her some popcorn. And it was just nice being able to provide and treat her. Just me treat her. And yeah, absolutely loved it. We were in stitches the whole way through it because we've seen it before. We knew some of the jokes already, and I had to keep telling her not to tell other people the story, because it's the first movie we've seen more than once in the cinema. And she kept almost like telling people all the plot twists and stuff. So I had to shh. At one point I had to put my hand over her mouth to stop her saying something about one of the characters. So it's fantastic. Honestly, if you didn't like Frozen 1, still go and see this movie. If you like Disney movies, because this movie is nothing like Frozen 1. I hated Frozen. I wasn't a mother. Baby Blue wasn't around when Frozen came out. And I have sort of grown to love Frozen while she's sort of fallen in love with it. But Frozen 2 is a standalone movie. There's a lot more plot. There's a lot more little twists and turns. It's hilarious. It is so funny. There's some great new characters in it. Incredibly cute characters. Olaf is a hoot. Olaf is my new favourite. But yeah, it was just so lovely being able to to treat her, and her little face, she was so happy because she had her own popcorn, she had everything she sort of asked for, and it's just lovely once in a while being able to be a proper, what I feel, not a proper parent, but like being able to treat your loved ones. Like it's just lovely. I've also booked our Panto tickets, which I'm so excited about. I think I'm more excited than she is, because I have always wanted to see Panto on Christmas Eve. I think we did it when I was younger, and there's just something so Christmassy. If you go on Christmas Eve, you can then dress up and you can wear your Christmas jumpers and stuff like that. And then you watch Panto go home, Father Christmas has been. And it's just a lovely little tradition. And I've always wanted to do it. Baby Blue's dad used to work for the theatre that ran our local Panto. So we always used to get complimentary tickets, but you were never allowed them on Christmas Eve because Christmas Eve was a guaranteed sellout show. So now he's not working there, and we're not together anymore anyway. I thought, if I've got to pay for the tickets, I'm going on Christmas Eve. So yeah, I'm fulfilling one of those things I've wanted to do since I was a kid, going to Panto on Christmas Eve. But also I've been able to treat Baby Blue again. And there's this side of me that's thinking it was a lot of money. But I did budget for it. I saved for it. I did some extra work for it. So yeah, it is budgeted, but there is part of like this little voice in my head saying you should not have spent that money on tickets to see a show. You should have saved it for this, that, the other. But there's one of these things. Money is so tricky because when you have money, you run the risk of being too obsessed with money, because once you've got money, you want to make more money. But when you don't have money, you also become obsessed with money, but in a different way. So it's not that you become a spendthrift and you're going out and splashing the cash and whatever you. It's more the fact that you sort of scrimp and save, and you don't want to be extravagant in any way, because you do feel like it needs to go on more important things. So for me to actually spend, it probably, to most people, spending £20 on a theatre ticket is nothing, because I know the ones up in London, obviously it's about 50 quid a ticket, so you're spending £100 for a show. But yeah, it's taken a lot of saving for me, but I'm so glad I've done it, because I've got something I'm really looking forward to seeing, and I've got a friend in the Panto too, so we cannot wait to see him, because I've not seen him in about a year. I know all the backstage crew, I know all the front of house team, so I'm really looking forward to just the whole experience. And they've got this little kiosk there at the theatre this year, and they're going to be selling things like lollipops and candy floss and like really nice little treats. So I'm going to make sure when we go, Baby Blue's got some pocket money so she can buy herself some bits and pieces. They've got some merch as well. So yeah, I can't wait. So yeah, anybody that is involved with Aladdin at the Dorking Halls, break a leg. I know you've already started your run, but I cannot wait to see you guys. So yeah, just brilliant. I'm so excited. But yeah, there's just something about being able to give to other people. And I think I've spent so long now having to be the reciprocant of that sort of kindness. And when it's finally the shoes on the other foot, it feels almost like a relief. Because although it's fantastic getting all this wonderful kindness of other people, because I do like it when I can give back. I can give something back, and I've done what I can to try and give something back in very small ways. So like, if somebody's moving house, I'll offer to help. If somebody is struggling with their bags, for example, me and my friend Kerry went out shopping the other day, and she's like struggling with all these bags, so I carried them for her. I know it's not much. I'm not like taking her out for a fancy meal or doing all the things I'd love to do for her, but I'm helping in any way I can. And that's important, but there's just something about being able to properly treat someone. So I get why people do it for me, but I just wish I could reciprocate it. And I do try where I can. I mean, I finally managed to buy my friends coffee, so I've got to treat people as we've gone on, and where I can, I will. My granddad told my dad, "You do what you can when you can," and I'm sort of taking that on board now. I'm sort of using his words of wisdom, and yeah. So I'd love to hear your stories about giving. What gifts have you given this Christmas, or are you planning to give? Don't spoil any like Christmas gifts or anything, but is there anything really exciting that you've received, or is there anything that you're going to be giving to someone that you can mention that I might be able to mention on the podcast? Or one thing I'd like to say, I can't remember if I've actually mentioned this before, but I'm part of an outreach program, and they are connected with a wonderful charity called Stripey Stalk, who support families in need. And they have supported Baby Blue and I. They got me all her potty training stuff when we first moved. So I had a potty, I had a toilet seat, I had pants, I had all of this stuff. They're absolutely fantastic, amazing charity. And they also do gift packages. So on Mother's Day, I got a Mother's Day gift package, which was like incredible. I cannot tell you. And I was asked by my caseworker, my outreach worker, what sort of things does Baby Blue like? And I was like, oh, she's a girly girl. She likes unicorns. She likes princesses. She loves Disney and Frozen and all of that sort of stuff. And I turned up to my session last week, and there is the biggest gift bag you've ever seen, and this wrapped up present. And oh my God, it's going to be bigger than her, and we think it's a unicorn. It's mental, honestly. And I have messaged Stripey Stalk to say thank you so much for this gift. And they've sort of said, we know what it is. Please get a video or a photo of her opening it on Christmas Day, because the person who donated it is known to them. They've also given Baby Blue a Christmas jumper that she wore on her Christmas jumper day at preschool. And there's loads of other little things. And I had a present, which I've already opened. Shh. I've got it in front of me, actually. And it's something I didn't know about. There's a Lynx for women. Like Lynx, the deodorant for men. But they've got a women's part of the brand now. And it's really nice. It's still a little bit Lynxy. It smells like Lynx products, but it's a little bit more feminine, and it's really, really nice. And I think for I know a lot of women that do use Lynx because they love the smell of men's deodorant and stuff. So I think this is a really good option for you. The one I've got is called Fresh Temptation, and it's rose and bergamot scent, and it's really nice. And the deodorant is fantastic. It lasts all day long, and I know deodorant's meant to last all day long, but you know that although it stops you from like stinking, the scent disappears over the course of the day, doesn't it? And this really doesn't. It really stays in a good way. So yeah, highly recommend the Lynx for women. Yeah, really great present. So thank you again, Stripey Stalk. But it's one of those things again. Giving is just amazing this time of year. I've also won a couple of competitions online, which is amazing as well. I've won a lip gloss, lip liner, and I've won another gift, but I'm going to be gifting that to a friend for Christmas. So I'm not going to say what it is in case they're listening. Because it's a really cool present. And it's one I forgot I'd entered the competition for. So, yeah, I can't wait. So I'm doing pretty well with gifting. But, yeah, please, if you have any stories, please let me know, aka littleblue@gmail.com. Anyway, I'm coming to the end of the podcast. I will see you all tomorrow, which is Tuesday, and it's my last day of freedom. Baby Blue breaks up from preschool on Wednesday, but she's got her party and I'm there the whole day. So it's my last day of being child free until the new year. So yeah, I'm going to be on a high, I think, tomorrow. But anyway, take care of yourselves. have a fantastic week. Look after one another, and keep giving and keep being kind to each other. Take care. Bye.